And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
LeBron James drops cryptic social media posts about retirement rumors. This is coming from Yahoo Sports, people. It says, this is the third straight offseason during which people have wondered if the Duck is going to retire from the NBA. Most expect him to be back with the Los Angeles Lakers next season because this is what they have pretty much already told everybody. Says, but no one can never really be sure what he has planned, and he often tends to keep his cards close to his chest, so to speak. On Saturday, he made a cryptic post on his X, formerly known as Twitter, account. The post features a video in which he is asked by a reporter if rumors of his retirement are true before it abruptly cuts out. Above the video is a caption that reads, "I've been asking myself this same question." The superstar does have a history of making people wonder for a period of time what could come next for him. In other words, LeBron James likes the attention. Says 2 years ago, right after the Lakers were swept in the Western Conference Finals, he implied that he was considering retirement by saying he had a lot to think about moving forward when it comes to basketball. Many people figured it was perhaps a ploy to draw some attention and sympathy towards himself. And sure enough, he returned for 2 more seasons at least. Okay, we're going to hold up right there, people. This will be a short video. At this point, this is funny. This is really hilarious. Fanboys, that's your king, and you are ridiculous, and so is he. How much attention do you need? LeBron James, how much attention do you need? My goodness. If you're going to retire, you don't have to make a tweet trying to let the world know that, hey, I've been asking myself the same question. Well, think about it, make a decision, and get back to us once you have officially made up your mind. How about that, LeBron James? How about not keying us in to every thought, this is false. He's saying he's been asking himself the same thing. No, LeBron James just wants people to think that he's thinking about retirement because he wants some sympathy. He wants some pity. And remember, he has tweeted stuff like, "Oh, you're going to miss me when I'm gone." LeBron James, the NBA is not going to miss you that much. You just want the NBA to miss you. You are like the girlfriend that keeps threatening to leave, but you never leave because you know once you leave, you have nothing. And what I mean by nothing is you no longer have the attention that you so crave, that you so desperately seek. It seems like in every waking moment of your life, not only when you're on the basketball court, but when you're not on the basketball court. When you're on the basketball court, what do you think all this over dramatic whining and stuff is about, people? You think it's about attention for LeBron. It's about all eyes being on the Duck and everybody and him trying to galvanize his cult-like fan base, his ridiculous fan base, his loser fan base, into getting on his side and say, "Man, look how upset LeBron is, man. Come on, ref. You know that was a foul. Look how upset the king is. He wouldn't be this upset unless it was an absurd miscall." This is what this is about. Everything is about attention on and off the basketball court. So on the basketball court, it's all that whining and overdramatic, unprofessional weak-minded kind of stuff that he does, and yet somehow still wants to be in the GOAT conversation. And off the basketball court, it's the same thing by insinuating that he's thinking about retirement when we all know. Now, I will give him this. After next year, it's a chance he may retire. Not because he wants to, but because next year is going to be rough with Michael Jordan being around the NBA again. It's going to make things hard on someone who wants to live in delusion, because he's going to have to come face to face with the reality of what a real GOAT looks like. He's going to have to come face to face with the reality of how people treat the real GOAT. He's going to have to come face to face that how a real GOAT is respected, how people talk to the real GOAT, how people want the real GOAT to embrace them, and how people value what the real GOAT has to say about basketball. He's going to have to come face to face with that. And I have a feeling next year is going to be a very hard year for the Duck and his kingdom. It's going to be a very hard year for you guys. But outside of that, we all know LeBron James is going to play as long as he possibly can. He's going to drag this out as long as he possibly can, because this guy cannot go without the attention. This guy is the ultimate gold digger. This guy is the ultimate validation seeker. This guy has to have people talking about him, have people acknowledging him. So yeah, when I saw this, I think Dreamers Pro is the first person I saw do this. And immediately when I saw this, I was thinking, it's cap. LeBron James is not thinking about retiring. Now, hopefully he'll prove us all wrong. Hopefully, the funny thing is, if he actually did decide to retire before next season, I would think that it's because Michael Jordan is going to be around the NBA. That would be my first thought. Oh, this sucker's trying to get out the kitchen before it gets too hot. He's trying to get out the kitchen before the real chef, Michael Jordan, comes back in and tells everybody what's wrong with the kitchen. Hey, this kitchen is dirty in here. What kind of food are y'all cooking in this restaurant now? I left this restaurant spick and span and profitable, and now you guys have ran it almost into the ground. So to me, that would be, if LeBron James proved me wrong, proved us all wrong who think this is just a ploy for attention and he actually retired, to me it would be simply because he doesn't want to come face to face with the real GOAT. He doesn't want to have to endure seeing the real GOAT talk about the game of basketball in a way that LeBron James could never. Because LeBron James, man, so much about this guy's career has been manufactured, including this whole high IQ thing. So much has been manufactured that it just gets more and more evident every day. And the more and more you hear this guy talk, it's like, high basketball IQ? I think not. I think LeBron James is a naturally talented person at the game of basketball who did not maximize his talent and by his own doing, because again, he wanted to take shortcuts. But anyway, people, we gonna hold up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about this cryptic tweet of LeBron James insinuating that he's thinking about retirement? Well, LeBron James, please do us all a favor and retire before next year. That would be the best thing. LeBron James is out, Michael Jordan is back in, and maybe, just maybe, the NBA can start to heal from the damage from the science project, from the experimental GOAT that they decided to manufacture that went awry and turned out to be the worst thing for the NBA. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.